Hey, what's up guys? Your average workman is back with another video World of Warships. And today I'm going to be featuring a tier 10 tech tree carrier Midway. Now Midway is basically a carrier that I don't currently like in this situation because FDR is basically, in my opinion, it's just better because the way FDR drops, the immunity time period, there are so many things that I would compare against FDR, and Midway is basically not even come close. The torpedo bombers, the bombers, all of the damage that Midway does, FDR does in a better way, and that's why I like FDR a lot much more. But Midway has its own niche, and the best thing about the Midway that it can actually deal good damage to BDs, destroyers, particularly well with the rockets and with the bombs. In this case, obviously, didn't get the best of the damage against Shimankaze, so I just, that's basically what happened here. But it's still not bad. The Midway still does its job well, and still I would rate it not better than Hakuryu and FDR, but it still have its own place for me. And right now, as you can able to see, I just I actually regrinded the line, and that's why you can able to see that the bombers that I have are only comprised of 3 squads, 3 basically attack runs. So don't get afraid. I just regrinded the line, so I'm just playing it casually and trying to grind the XP for the bombs, so that I can able to research the better bombs scenario, right? So obviously, as you can able to see, there are a lot of ships like Brindisi, Preußen, Hanover, so many ships out there, and unlike FDR, you cannot do that much in the Midway. Midway, the bombs, that the way they drop, it takes so much time for the enemy team to deal damage to these planes that it's not worth it to drop against multiple surface ships. So that's very important to understand. In this case, I just going to free drop once because I know I cannot strike more than 2 drop, or at least more than 1 drop in this case. So I just go and drop the Hanover, as simple as that. Hanover has a very big superstructure and it's a very large hull. So I just know that 1 strike would be enough, and I caught a 6 penetration but didn't get any fire. So again, if I would be in FDR, this would be way much more damage. I probably would have done 26k damage, something like that. So that's why I really like FDR. But Midway torpedo bombers, I have researched these torpedo bombers, so they are basically very much similar when you are researching your own Midway torpedo bomber. So nothing to worry about that. But again, since I know that there is Hanover that is playing a bit passively and is sort of isolated, like not sort of isolated. There's only 1 Brindisi that I think I might be able to get away with it, since because I have heals, which actually does a lot much help when taking on multiple surface ships. So in this case, I think someone just did ridiculous damage to Brindisi. Somehow managed to survive for some reason, and the Hanover is obviously reversing. So well, that's where the heat comes in really handy. And there you go, you can able to see I am going to hopefully land all the rockets on the Hanover, and then I will turn back and get another drop on this poor guy. And it's still reversing for some reason that I actually have no idea why. So there's that. Again, send the torpedoes. I don't like the way torpedo bombers have this wide dispersion out there. Like, I just really don't like it. But still, I did good damage. 11 torpedo hits. So Hanover definitely take a good damage out there. And that's what matters for me. Then we will come back to the bombers. Now, the bombers, you can be able to see
fire on the enemy warship. Attention.
They're pretty good. I really like them. Sometimes they are very trolley, but you will be able to see a short cameo that I will have against Marceau. In this case, I think I was looking to get the Marceau Scottish, since this flank is actually a bit vulnerable. The Venezia, Yamagiri are too low, and that Republic is only the way that can actually help us to do something here. Here, as you can able to see, there is Marcel, 70,000 HP. He popped the defensive A, so there's that. But he was moving straight line, so somehow this man gets 3 bomb hits, and that is almost 9k damage. So that guy definitely loses a chunk of HP. Again, Marcel using defensive A, and since I don't have researched the bombs, I think I might not be able to get a drop on the guy, on this guy. So you can able to see. Yep, I didn't get a drop, but I did get away with a drop. Caught the incapacitation, but he got away with it. So again, come back to the rockets. I'm using HVARs. I like HVARs a lot since they are basically having 33mm penetration, and that's generally very good thing to see because you can able to do a lot of penetration damage to ships that has obviously 32mm armor. That includes a lot of cruisers and some nation class battleships. Marceau has his air turn off. I think he didn't realize it, and I'm just gonna shoot him. And so I think this will take a lot of me. There it is, 7 rocket hits. So you can able to see that is
enemy destroyer blown up.
And obviously I'm chain striking the 3. So there's that. And even though there are only 2 planes, you can able to see I got so many rocket hits and I got a fire as well. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. 83,000 damage. Again, it's not FDR. If I would be in FDR, that could be easily 150k damage at the moment. So yeah, there's exactly that. Someone is getting a bit salty, I guess. So just I just said, I don't understand what he wants to say, but well, I mean, these are some of the guys you will find out eventually that toxic. So and a bit salty, but that's a game, right? It's just a game at the end. Sometimes you will have these sort of situations as well. So the Proison is basically having good HP, so I decided to drop him, and I was trying to make sure that I got some torpedo hits on him, and that looks pretty good. But yeah, I popped the heel, and I got all torpedoes. So he lost.
Engaging enemy.
And he's turning out, but that's enough to kill the Proison. I think Proison might die even before my torpedoes land. Yeah, and that exactly happened.
Attention, reporting the target position. Attention.
As long as you kill
reporting
the
the
ships,
target
that's what
position.
matters.
Concentrate fire on the
The
designated
enemy
target.
team on the A is pushing towards Yamagiri and Republic, and obviously we have to deal with that. Over Yamagiri just smoked up, and then there is Joshua Humphreys.
Concentrate fire
as
on
I
the
said,
designated target. Concentrate fire on the designated
the rockets,
target.
also the bombs, the HE bombs are, I like them, but they are sometimes really hit and a miss. And in this case, you will be able to see that what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of gonna drop the Yamagiri. I think I might be able to get 1 bomb hit, and that would be enough, I would say. You can able to see I'm aligning the reticle, and yeah, I got very unlucky. The bombs dropped on the right side, and I didn't get a whole lot of value. But at least that spotting is basically enough to kill the Yamagiri, I believe. So there's exactly that. So Yamagiri is gonna kill the Joshua Humphreys. The Republic did a good job in kiting away and not dying and not losing against that flank that is getting compromised. So props to him, he did really well out there. And then obviously there's that Napoli. Most of the time I see these Napolis pushing like crazy. They have no idea what they're doing, but they will do, I don't know why. They will just push like that ridiculous way. Again, the rockets that I'm coming with HVARs are pretty good if you drop on the superstructures. As you can see, got decent damage, probably get like 5-6k damage, and got a fire. And he damage control instantly. So, and since I know the Sleepin has very short cooldown or short duration of damage control party, so I think I might be able to get another fire. In this case, you can able to see I got another fire. So that's a permanent one, and Schlieffen taken a lot of damage. Got lucky at the end here, but still, you should not damage control 1 fire, even in a Schlieffen. Even though you have faster damage controls, you just cannot do this the way that you have done. Like now it has 3 fires, So Stephen will eventually die very quickly. I think dropping him right now was actually a bit of a mistake, since he will die and my torpedo is not gonna even land. So Brutally torpedoes got him at the end. It really didn't matter. Just lost the torpedo squad, like one attacker on here, so that's very important that you basically play the way it should be. There's not a whole lot of game left, so I basically come towards the conclusion.
Approaching target. Fighter airborne.
So that is basically the game. At the end, we got a victory. Did only 154k damage, as you can able to see. Typically, you can get that much damage in Midway. I think that's not an issue. Got one kill, got Confederate as well, which is pretty good, and got some decent credits. Team score, third in the team. I think there are a couple of drops that I basically missed, and a good damage on the at least the Joshua Humphreys would be pretty nice. I only got one bomb hit, so if that would have happened, I probably would have gotten slightly better base XP. But typically, you can expect yourself to be in this scenario to be around here and there. The Petri played really well, which is good, but obviously Avushakov and Republic were not bad too. So that's how it is for the Midway. Again, I don't like Midway much, but you can able to see the strengths and weaknesses of Midway. Midway in this current state is not really the best. I find it you will struggle. I mean, most of the time you will struggle because torpedo bombers does not have flexibility. The bombers also does not have that much flexibility. But on the other hand, the rockets are really still good. Daily report wise, Marsaw taken a lot of damage with bombs. That's too much. 9 bombs, like 9k damage with only 3 bombs. So you can able to see how terrifying this can sometimes happen. So yeah, that's it for the Midway game. I hope you really like it and enjoy it. And if you have something that you want to basically see me showcase, I can definitely upload that to play as well. And please subscribe and like my channel, comment if you want. And I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.